Hello, my name is Dave Harrington, and this is my Week 8 assignment project Pechakucha for microgrid integration at Madison Memorial Hospital in Rexburg, Idaho for Homeland Security 5520 Societal Resilience. So let's get into it a little bit. What we're talking about here is an amazing history and historical facility and a kind of a pinnacle facility for the greater eastern Idaho area. It's really stood out in this valley as a place that people can look to, especially in turbulent times. And turbulent times such as shocks and stressors, people have always gathered and looked towards Madison Memorial Hospital to be able to solve their problems. And that's something that we've seen in the past with different shocks and stresses that have affected the Snake River Plain. And so, in an effort to prepare for the future, we present the option and the need, in our opinion, for a microgrid system that will support the electrical needs of the hospital. So we'll kind of share what that looks like. But what we intend is to build a microgrid facility on campus, as well as a service tunnel from the microgrid facility over to the main campus, and then to fully install a solar array on the roof of the existing campus. And we believe this is an equitable approach looking at the financials for the hospital. Right now, the hospital is grossing just shy of 200 million a year, and which leaves them a net revenue of roughly 6 million. So we believe that this is well within their budget, and in the long-term vision, it's actually going to save us quite a bit of money. Over the long-term vision of 13 years, we'll see roughly a $4.8 million savings from switching to a solar integration. So with everything, there are issues, and of course, this is no different. One of the things that stands out as an issue with this integration is the high cost. It's very high and it's very new technology, and so people tend to like the old technology, and so that's something that we're going to have to address. With those high costs also come complex designs, integration, fear of solar panels. Some people just don't like them at all, and so there's definitely some issues to consider. One of the things that we looked at, though, is the parties that need to be in on this decision, and we feel that the mayor, of course, as well as the city council and the board of directors and trustees for Madison Health are primarily the main people that need to be involved in the conversation. And there's those are the people that are inevitably going to make this decision on how to allocate funds for both the city and the hospital. But we believe, after extensive research, that this is well within our means and well within our ability to fund. And so, how do we foot the bill? Well, we do have direct funds, but FEMA also has a very robust network of hazard mitigation grants and building resilient infrastructure committee program that we can access to make this more cost effective. And in our cost analysis tools, everything is telling us that this is actually a pretty good move. And other options within our community, we have this philanthropic interconnected web, so we can reach out to the Vandersloots, we can reach out to Brigham Young University, we can reach out to many of our other philanthropic options for the hospital to work on funding this if needed. Another option with FEMA is looking at the Building Resilient Infrastructure Committee, as I said earlier, and they can fund up to 90% of the cost share. So when we look at a timeline, how long is this going to take? There's a lot to consider here: the feasibility studies, the engineering, getting the right stakeholders in the right room, And all of that takes a lot of time. So we believe that from beginning to end, this project is going to take somewhere around 36 weeks. And that's a definite head above the clouds situation. But if you consider the magnitude of what we're trying to accomplish, it's really not that long in the grand scheme of things, especially considering that we've been in that facility since 1948. We believe that this option in implementing the program and the timeline, everything will move us forward and move us up and move us to a less vulnerable position where we can provide the care that we have always provided. And, amongst other things, we're probably going to save some sea turtles. And who doesn't love sea turtles? I know we don't have a lot of sea turtles in Idaho, but when I'm on vacation, I love to hang out with the sea turtles. So hopefully, our step towards a greenhouse reduction and net zero emission will aid in their livability. But it is a big leap, and we recognize that, and it's a leap that we can take. And I believe that we can do so together, and we can do so very well. And so, Mr. Mayor and Board of Directors, I'm calling on you to go all in. I'm calling on you to take this seriously and to look at the data, the very extensive data that we have that supports the mission and the vision of providing a microgrid system, and providing for the resilient future of our hospital, and not only the hospital, but the city of Rexburg. I've also attached my references, and please feel free to reach out to me at any time. So thank you so much and have a great day.